internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. I want every single one of you guys to be prepared for 2025 because it's going to bring a lot of wealth for the individuals that have been accumulating. Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day with their families and, again, preparing for the night and also Christmas. In today's episode, we are going to cover 3 scammers that joined Ripple. His first name is Pat. Pat has been working at Ripple for 6 years and 8 months. Pat previously worked at UMB Bank in Kansas City. And also he was a managing director at JP Morgan for 9 years and 3 months scamming over there as well. And the reason why I use scammer is because, logically speaking, there are individuals out there that think XRP, Ripple, they think it's a scam. And the thing is, there's a lot of uneducated people in this sector. Given my experience in the banking sector for 10 years, I know the importance of individuals like Mr. Pat coming on to Ripple and making his presence known as their VP of Global Account Management. These are monumental steps you take in your career. You don't take these kind of steps, especially when Mr. Pat, has industry-leading executive with 25 years experience delivering strong financial performances. The individuals you watch on YouTube or on Twitter, you do understand they're like 23-year-olds, 24-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 26-year-olds, 27-year-olds, they had no real world experience, right? They didn't work at a bank. They didn't work in the government level. They didn't have a legitimate job where they, retained it for over 6 years, gaining experience, learning. All this is huge when you're talking about coming on to YouTube and presenting information, because they're never going to have that experience of working in regulated industries and how these businesses operate. And that is why I tell you, when the value of XRP is going to go to 10, 20, 30, $100, 100%, it's not a matter of, if, it's just a matter of when it's going to happen. And that's going to happen a lot sooner than a lot of people expected. And in today's video, we're going to break down exactly how monumental that Pat is here, and also Mr. James Celic. Stick to the very end. You do not want to miss a second of this. Take a look. The markets have already bounced. We have a Christmas Day potential rally, and I'm so happy if you missed out on a buying opportunity. If you sat there in the last couple of days unsure, thinking the markets were going to come down and you didn't buy and now the markets are up, I am so happy that you missed this opportunity, genuinely. Because listen, you don't have time to get in a perfect entry, because little do you know, this market is going to have a substantial uprise in the coming weeks ahead of you. And even if it does take a drawback, listen, think long term. Think even 6 months from now, these digital assets are going to be in a completely stupid area in terms of valuation wise. Please understand that time is against you. And before we get into Pat and Mr. James Celic, I got to bring this to your attention because, this is the last day and there's 12 days left for the mega drop. Okay, the link is in the description down below. If you do not have the DSound wallet, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be prepared for what's coming. They're even warning you. First of all, take a listen to what they just stated here yesterday about how cyber warfare is going to be the real thing now. Like, this is it. And the World Economic Forum warned us a year and a half ago as well. But just take a listen to what was said on Fox News here, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But let me tell you one thing. Crypto will get attacked 100%. 100%. I'll go more into detail in a second, but crypto exchanges are going to get attacked 100% because there's going to be so much value in these exchanges and in crypto assets that there is going to be a fight for these hackers trying to steal people's crypto. I'm not even trying to give you guys fear. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Okay, it's going to happen.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it, and we're not properly organized to deal with this. Let me state a couple of facts here. China is conducting cyber warfare as an instrument of their national power in a way that we've not seen before. Russia is also very good at it. China, as we know, has stolen historically significant amounts of our intellectual property that's averaging somewhere in the neighborhood of $500 billion a year. This is the greatest transfer of funding and property in history. Secondly, what is happening here, China is using cyber warfare to penetrate some of our critical infrastructure while we're at peace, to understand what the challenges are associated with it. We know for a fact if conflict breaks out in the region, Stuart, China will weaponize their cyber capability to attack the homeland in the United States. To do what? While conflict is going on with hard power, they will use this to penetrate our systems here, the electric grid, to shut down electricity. They will shut down oil and gas. They will go after our water supply. They will shut down major pharmaceutical companies so there's no distribution of drugs. Go into the finance and banking system to shut down our access to funding. What is the intent of that? The intent of that is to break the will of the American people, to force them to take a knee and force the government of the United States to capitulate.
We're here today to share the findings of the World Economic Forum's Global Security Outlook Report 2023. This is a result of research in collaboration with the forum's communities and our partner Accenture, in which we've interviewed and sought input from over 300 executives globally. The most striking finding that we found is that 93% of cyber leaders and 86% of cyber business leaders believe that the geopolitical instability makes a catastrophic cyber event likely in the next 2 years.
And then you heard the World Economic Forum right after, right? Like everybody is predicting for this to happen. And let me give you some hard truth, right? If your crypto isn't on a hardware wallet, it's not really your crypto. You know, hackers, exchange closures, natural disasters, you know, these are real threats. But let me add one more, and that is cyber warfare, right? You just heard them say it. And cyber attacks will be the next black swan event.
Believe that the geopolitical instability makes a catastrophic cyber event likely in the next 2 years.
And when that happens, you'll either be protected or you won't, right? And that's why I urge you, if you guys do not have a cold storage wallet, right? I use the DSAM wallet, and it's got the fingerprint authentication. You could either enable it or you don't have to enable it. It's completely up to you, but it does add an extra layer of security. And that is why it's, you know, it stands out different than the Ledger, than the Tangent, because those do not have the fingerprint option. But again, that's totally up to you if you guys want to enable it or not. And here's the deal, right? So right now, Decent is running their mega airdrop event. And take a look at this. I'll leave the link in the description down below. There's 12 days left. Okay, so I'm going to go over the steps here very briefly. So after you guys purchase the DSAM wallet, okay, January 6th to January 12th, you're going to submit your airdrop application form on the DSAM website. And after that's done and that's submitted, on January 15th, it'll get airdropped into your wallet. And if you guys order today and it is going to be free shipping, you will get this way before January 15th. Okay, and again, keep in mind, you're going to be earning rewards from this airdrop. Coins like Superwalk. Some of you guys may have never heard this, but there's value to this, and you could even claim pretty much what you paid for the DSAM wallet back in your airdrops, right? So you have the Superwalk trading at 6 cents, and again, we haven't even hit the bull market. You guys could hold it. You guys could sell it when you guys get it. We have MVL as well. You know, if we go to the 1 month, you know, it's still going to come back up to these levels, so there are gains to be made. And there's also, again, you guys have to keep your assets safe. If you guys only have one, I highly recommend it. You've got to have more than one. I personally myself have over 8, okay? And I'm going to make a video on setting one up and also recovering it as well, because I ordered 3 more. Okay, these make perfect Christmas gifts, and what I'm doing this Christmas is giving away crypto to my family members with crypto already on it. Of course, I have the private keys, but I'm obviously not going to rug my family, right? You know, if I had a son and I gave him a DSAM wallet, and, you know, down the road he becomes trans, I might rug him. But at the end of the day, that's up to me. But again, family members, they're not going to get rugged. And also, that was a joke as well. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like, take advantage of this. You'll get the free shipping, and you will get this before January 15th, and you do get $149 off with the link in the description down below. And make sure you have the 24 hours crypto exclusive discount page, okay? Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. And with Descent, those keys are actually yours. So there are only 12 days left. Don't wait. The link is in the description down below. Secure your wallet and claim your rewards, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss out on this opportunity, because you're pretty much gonna, it's like a cashback offer for the Descent wallet, okay? So the link is in the description down below. And you may think I'm like a broken record right now in regards to these cyber warfare and cyber attacks. Just wait until it happens. That's the only outcome. That's the only thing they're gonna do, okay? Along with whatever they have planned. But come on, guys, work with me here. They're gonna have these cyber attacks, the grid locks. It's gonna be an epic moment, and at least that your assets are safe with the Descent wallet, even if the exchanges do get hacked. So without further ado, let's get into the video with Pat Thielen. Okay, so take a listen to this, right? So managing at JP Morgan and also at manager at EY from 1993 to 1996. Keep this in your mind, okay? Because I'm going to show you an important clip of where these individuals are all working, together, where their knowledge is coming from and their background. They're all in the same boat. So manager at EY, okay? And also, guess what? He's also a board member at the U.S. Faster Payment Council for almost 6 years, and he's still currently presently there. If we go over to the bulletin board that the U.S. Faster Payment Council posted, this was in October 2022. Listen to this. We have James Celic a part of this. Okay, he is one of the individuals that contributed to this edition. Okay, these were the three big names, Ripple being one of them. And if we go to James Celic's LinkedIn profile, we see him as an account manager at Ripple for 6 years and 1 month. And prior to that, he was working at Banco Santander for 4 years and 10 months. And remember, if you guys are new to my channel, you don't know this, but all my previous individuals, remember what I said about individuals jumping ship, and then pretty much they go to Ripple. However, when they go to Ripple, their previous employer are already working with Ripple. So this is where you get knowledge and you spread knowledge and experience within these corporations. And that's how you get the best of the best, right? So, and guess what? It gets better, right? Because Banco Santander, where Mr. James Celic came from, he was already familiar with Ripple, because Ripple, right, had teamed up with Santander back in 2020. If we go into the article, it says, as well as being one of the biggest banks in the world, Banco Santander also has reputation as one of the finance industry's most innovative organization. And then they created OnePayFX, the transformative cross-border payment services created in partnership with Ripple. So again, they already had ties. James Celic, Ripple, Santander. It was already talked in within their company. And guess what? James Celic was also at EY as well for 3 years and 7 months. And he was an executive there and also a consultant. Why is this important? Because if we go over to the video that was published by EY, and I played this a couple times, but this is very, very important. These are big numbers. These numbers are real. These are going to come over to crypto. Even if we get 10, 20, 30, 40 trillion dollars, that is still peanuts. But the thing is, listen to this individual, listen to where he's coming from, working at EY, and these individuals like James Celic and also Pat previously had experiences in EY. Like, guys, these are monumental moments right now that we're living through. Okay, please understand that. But listen to this clip.
I'm going to struggle to convey just how much capital there is behind this regulatory dam, because the numbers are just monumental, right? How much money is there? Well, let's start with the most liquid of the liquid, right? Bank deposits, stocks, and bonds. $400 trillion, right? 400 trillion. There's another 379 trillion in real estate, right? Gold is 13 trillion by itself. And then you get to the entire crypto ecosystem is like 2.5 trillion. I'm not going to say all of this money is going into crypto, but quite a lot of it will end up in crypto, and a huge amount of it is going to end up in tokenized digital assets.
I'm sure that's already pretty much just engraved into your minds, ladies and gentlemen. But things get better, right? Because if you guys don't remember, just last year, right, Ripple and the Faster Payment Council came out with this: transforming the way money moves. A special report from the US Faster Payment Council and Ripple on the transformative opportunities of crypto-enabled payments and what leading providers expect next. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is just to kind of show you the significance of the individuals that jumped ship and joined Ripple, and they have been working there for years, right? We're not talking 2, 3, 4, 5 years. We're talking 7 years here, you know, by Mr. Pat with a very, very handsome resume on his LinkedIn profile, along with, if we go over to James Celic, right? He's been working at Ripple for 6 years. Like, these are not jokes. These kind of career moves, they're not, you know, they're not doing this just for fun, because they see the vision and they see what Ripple has to offer, and they see that, you know, Ripple's actually going to create a dent in the universe. So when we look at the value of XRP right now, it's at $2.33. Again, I'm going to go back to what I said earlier about if you missed the dip and now you're kicking yourself for paying an extra 10 cents premium on XRP. I'm very happy for you. I hope this is a learning lesson for you, and I personally hope the value just keeps on going up, right? Listen, it's not harsh. It's realistic. I'm giving you my experience. These are all the dumb stuff that I did in the past. When I would see the markets dip, you know, 10, 15%, I would be like, oh, it's going to come down a little bit more, and then it goes back up, and the next thing you know, it's like 4 days past, and I still haven't bought. I'm still sitting on my cash. Like, this is experience. This is almost 8 years of crypto experience. And when I say 8 years, I mean 8 years of fully glued to the markets. Okay, this is religion to me. Like, crypto is religion. And that is why when I tell you, you know, XRP 10, 20, 30, $100, 100%, logically, mathematically makes sense, or, you know, or just XRP is a failure if it doesn't do any of that stuff, right? But you guys have seen Ripple's roster. You guys have been following us on this journey in terms of documenting and all the correlations, direct partnerships, indirect partnerships with institutions, with governmental organizations, with payment providers. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And in today's video, I hope I gave you a little, you know, glance of the individuals, or the 2 individuals that are within Ripple, their previous experience, why it's so important, the video clip you watched from EY and them telling you how much money is out there that's going to flow into crypto. The reason why that's very important is because they are the educators to the financial institutions, right? Keep that in mind, pretty much. EY, Ernst Young, you know, they've been around for a very, very long time. They're like consultants. Well, they are consultants. But you know, these guys are the educators. This is what the banks look at. These are the, you know, we used to get information from them. You know, we used to pay for their services when I did private banking, right? So, like, I know the importance of these roles. I know the importance of these moves that they do internally and externally. And listen, this is a very, very big deal. And the ones that don't understand this, I highly recommend you go watch my previous videos. There's so much value. Also, I had about 300 videos that were taken down because of copyright reasons. So unfortunately, you guys will never see those ones, but maybe one day I will publish them on a different platform. But with that being said, XRP is on the move again, up almost 9%, $2.34. I hope everybody's having a wonderful holiday week. And, you know, remember what I said, health is wealth. Take care of yourself, take care of your families. Make sure you guys are alive to enjoy the wealth, because we are going to be rewarded very handsomely for our patience. And if you're just getting into crypto right now, I highly suggest you accumulate like there is no tomorrow. Do not wait for dips, because these dips are going to mean nothing. Do you think XRP going down 30 cents right now to $2.03, right? Do you think that's really going to matter when XRP is trading about, you know, over $20? Are you going to be worried about that 30 cents discount that you paid for XRP? No. So smarten up, okay? Honestly speaking, smarten up. These little $3, for like maybe, you know, if Solana goes down by $5, $10, like those little spreads in these assets, they're going to be peanuts when they actually do their real numbers. So when even XRP comes to $1.90, is it really worth it to wait for a 40-cent discount and for you to go, and then for you to miss it and XRP's at $10, right? Now that 40-cent discount just gave you a premium of over $7. Think about it that way, right? Do you want to wait for the 40-cent discount, or do you want to wait and pay a $7 premium? Let that resonate with you, okay? Marinate that in your head and think about that, about all the other digital assets when you're thinking about buying it. I'm going to repeat that one more time, okay? Because this is very important, and not a lot of people say information like this. You know, you guys need to understand this. Do you want to wait for a 40-cent discount for XRP, okay, at $1.90, or do you want to wait and pay a premium of $7 when it goes to $10, right? Or even when it goes to $8, you're still paying a premium of over $5, right? So think about it from that perspective, then you got nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about. We are just at the beginning of something monumental. And if you miss out on this opportunity and you're on this video right now and you watch this video and you watch my previous videos, but you still haven't got into crypto and you're sitting on stocks, you're sitting on cash and you're hesitant about it, guess what? Just keep waiting, please. Keep waiting, because if these kind of information, you know, doesn't open up your mind to how things are going to get, I mean, you truly just don't deserve to obtain any kind of wealth, right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Cyber attacks, cyber warfare, that is going to be a real deal. If you guys do not have the Decent wallet, I highly, highly suggest it. The link is in the description down below. You get $149 off, and the discount will be ending on Christmas. Okay, so they're getting rid of it on Christmas, so you have less than 24 hours left for this. Free shipping, okay, and make sure you guys get that airdrop, okay, like I said, like I described it. You got to purchase the Decent wallet, and then on between January 6th to January 12th, you got to submit your airdrop application on the Decent website, and then on January 15th, you will get it pretty much airdropped into your Decent wallet. So very, very important, ladies and gentlemen, keep your assets safe, because crypto is going to get attacked 100%. Just wait. There's going to be a huge, I don't know what's going to happen, but something big will happen to crypto where a lot of money will be funneled out or drained from some of the exchanges. Someone's going to get hacked. We haven't seen a hack for a very, very long time, and that should worry you guys. And I'm not trying to start any kind of panic, right? And also, a rule of thumb, don't put all of it in one Decent wallet. And that's why I highly suggest you get more than one, right? I split mine up between various digital wallets and also exchanges. I keep some on exchanges as well, right? I spread out my assets pretty much like eggs in different baskets. So the link is in the description down below. And like I said, things are about to get crazy.
Building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.